The design of the Eiffel Tower is attributed to Maurice Koechlin and Émile Nouguier, to senior engineers working for the company Des Établisseurs. It was envisaged after discussion about a suitable centerpiece for the proposed 1889 Exposition Universelle, a World's Fair to celebrate the centennial of the French Revolution. In May 1884, working at home, Koechlin made a sketch of their idea, described by him as a great pylon, consisting of 4 lattice girders standing apart at the base and coming together at the top, joined together by metal trusses at regular intervals. Eiffel initially showed little enthusiasm, but he did approve further study, and the 2 engineers then asked Stephen, the head of the company's architectural department, to contribute to the design. Sylvester added decorative arches to the base of the tower, a glass pavilion to the first level, and other embellishments. Eiffel signed it, acting in his own capacity rather than as the representative of his company. During the period of the tower's construction, the CIC was acquiring funds from predatory loans to the National Bank of Haiti, some of which went towards the financing of the tower. These loans were connected to an indemnity controversy that saw France force Haiti as government to financially compensate French slave owners for lost income as a result of the Haitian Revolution, and required Haiti to pay the CIC and its partner nearly half of all taxes collected on exports, effectively choking off the nation's primary source of income. According to the New York Times, at a time when the CIC was helping finance one of the world's best-known landmarks, the Eiffel Tower as a monument to French liberty, it was choking Haiti's economy, taking much of the young nation's income back to Paris and impairing its ability to start schools, hospitals, and the other building blocks of an independent country. The contract granting him 1.5 million francs toward the construction costs, less than a quarter of the estimated 6.5 million francs. Eiffel was to receive all income from the commercial exploitation of the tower during the exhibition and for the next 20 years. He later established a separate company to manage the tower, putting up half the necessary capital himself. First drawing of the Eiffel Tower by Maurice Koechlin, including size comparison with other Parisian landmarks such as Notre Dame de Paris, the Statue of Liberty, and the Vendôme column. The new version gained Eiffel's support. He bought the rights to the patent on the design which Nouguier and Sylvester had taken out, and the design was put on display at the Exhibition of Decorative Arts in the autumn of 1884 under the company name, and for which the way was prepared by the great scientific movement of the 18th century and by the Revolution of 1789, to which this monument will be built as an expression of France's gratitude. A budget for the exposition was passed, and, on the 1st of May, Lockroy announced an alteration to the terms of the open competition being held for a centerpiece to the exposition, which effectively made the selection of Eiffel's design a foregone conclusion, as entries had to include a study for a 300 meters, 4-sided metal tower on the Champ de Mars. On the 12th of May, a commission was set up to examine Eiffel's scheme and its rivals, which, a month later, decided that all the proposals except Eiffel's were either impractical or lacking in details. On the 30th of March, 1885, Eiffel presented his plans to the Société des Sciences. After discussing the technical problems and emphasizing the practical uses of the tower, he finished his talk by saying the tower would symbolize not only the art of the modern engineer, but also the century of industry and science in which we are living. Little progress was made until 1886, when Jules was re-elected as President of France and Édouard Lockroy was appointed as Minister for Trade. After some debate about the exact location of the tower, a contract was signed on the 8th of January 1887. A French bank, the Industriel et Commercial, helped finance the construction of the Eiffel Tower. Thanks for watching. Follow for more.